Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adams County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you, play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes have seen informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected. Lisa Phillips is up. Downtown they take my mama's lemon pound cake. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Mine too. My proof is also on the internet, Afroman. If the name Afroman sounds vaguely familiar to you, there is a reason for that, if you can believe it. The reason being that Afroman, if you want to set the stage here, it's 2000. You just picked up a nice paper hat in your favorite game, RuneScape. The towers are doing market deals every day in New York City. The foreign-born population is still less than 25%, and everything in the world is peachy keen. And the biggest political movement at the time, is the pro-cannabis decriminalization movement, spearheaded by musicians such as Afroman, who was a true one-hit wonder. His song "Then I Got High" topped the charts for forever. It was very funny. And if you have never heard that song, I would actually recommend you go listen to it. And that was where the world was at the time. So, I will be talking about Afroman in detail. You may have heard the name Afroman before. And if you've heard the name Afroman before, it's because of this song.
Roll another blunt. Yeah. Oh, good. La da 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 da, la da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da. I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high.
It's a very funny song. I'll leave it at that. And it was very popular for a very long time. I remember listening to this song for the first time. I don't know why this stands out to me as a memory. But my mom was kind of going through like a hippie phase. And I remember that we went to a pizza place in Destin called the Mellow Mushroom, which had like all these groovy psychedelic mushroom drawings all over it. And they sold like vegan organic pizza with like no meat on it. And we went there, and I remember listening to Then I Got High while eating pizza. That was that's back in the day, chat. That's a long time ago. So point is that he had a little bit of fame. He never recaptured this lightning in the bottle. I don't think I've ever heard any other song he's ever made, until I started getting rumblings. People messaging me, people adding me, people posting in the Mati.live thread on the Kiwi Farms, and then eventually even my attorney was fixated on the trial of the century. The entirety of the Adams County Police Department in Ohio versus Afroman. Here is the long and short, okay? Is this out of order? No, it's not. Okay. So I'll just recap what I know off the top of my head. 3 years ago, Afroman was accused by an informant facing felony charges in Ohio of trafficking in both drugs and in women. He was accused by I believe, a female inmate that he was smuggling drugs and also selling women as slaves. This resulted in an actual no-knock police raid by the Adams County Police Department, where they barged down through his gate, broke down his front door of his house where he, his wife, and his children lived, and started to disconnect his security cameras while searching every inch of his house, trying to find drugs and slaves. They found absolutely nothing. They stole, for evidence, $4,000 of personal property from him. They damaged his home, as I mentioned. They broke his front gate. They broke down his door. They damaged his security system. And then, to top it all off, to add insult to injury, Afroman's mother had baked for him lovingly from scratch at home a lemon pound cake, which was stolen by the Adams County Police Department as evidence. There is literal video footage of the security camera of the fattest cop on the department eyeing that lemon pound cake up and down as he wandered about through Afroman's kitchen holding a riot shield like Blitz from Rainbow Six Siege. And he stole that lemon pound cake that his mother had made for him. And it was crazy, right? And it was 3 years ago. Okay, this is when this happened, to give you context. To epically own the Adams County Police Department, he posted this song. Afroman, will you... should I do... I'll do lemon pound cake. Now, I should mention, by the way, before I play this, I said he's a one-hit wonder. That does not mean he is not a prolific artist. Afroman still does concerts. He still does songs. His songs get like 50,000 views on average. This little ditty did 10 million.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake.
Look at him, he's hungry.
Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice.
Of what? Of what?
Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his Glock. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Got the munchies because he got hot. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake.
Okay, good intermission there to cut it. So, this song was humiliating for the Adams County Police Department. They were not happy. And so the entirety of the county banded together and sued Afroman for the two most disgusting torts on the entire book. And when I say on the book, it's usually a common law type of thing where it's not even on the book. The famous defamation and my absolute favorite tort of all time, intentional infliction of emotional distress. The same thing that Melinda Scott tried to bring against me like 10 years ago now. IIED. Easily one of the least favored torts in the entire justice system. To give you an idea of how hard it is to win this, when the Westboro Baptist Church went to the hometown of a dead soldier who was a homosexual, and they picketed his funeral and went on the radio station, the local radio station, to call him a, I can't say this but in front of Neil Maham, but a dead F who God killed because God hates F. The family endured such high emotional stress from this, just having lost their son, that they actually received medical diagnoses, that they received actual debilitating illness as a result of the emotional distress. And the Supreme Court of the United States still held that it was constitutionally protected free speech because they were protesting in accordance to their religion. So that is the bar, the threshold for how hard it is to win IIED as a tort. And they entered into evidence this song to try and win. And somehow it made it all the way to trial. Now, that is ridiculous. However, the judge presiding over this case was obviously on the police's side the entire time, and he probably created right out the gate of the trial conditions for it to be retried because he f***ed up immediately. But it went all the way to trial. It took 3 years. All the police got deposed. And then, of course, he made songs about all of the police officers as well. They were in there in the depositions literally crying about how much Afroman had traumatized them with lemon pound cake. So he did a little ditty on all of them. I'll read you the names of them. You ready? Lickum Lo Lisa. I'll just play like 30 seconds of each of these so you get the idea. Let's scan through. See if I can find. There's like reenactments. Here we go. Here's Lickum Lo Lisa, okay?
Came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Lickum Lo Lisa, licking every pussy alive.
Okay, where is the deposition? There's a part where she's actually this at the middle of this is a 15-minute long song, and in the middle of it, he just plays instrumentals over her crying about how she's called a lesbian.
Reclining, dancing in the driveway, singing how I lick pussy, and I need to learn how to count how many pussies I've licked. You know, and this is.
That is not a man. She has a child. She's just unfortunate.
Made it to where I have to swallow it because of you. Things that's being said. Are you Lieutenant Lickum Lo Lisa Phillips? Pussy licking Phillips? I'd like to go to Walmart and be called a guy because of your voice, or ask you if you got a pecker. How would you like?
Look at
that?
How would you like that, Chad? Look at you down there perpetrating this violence, this continued emotional distress upon her, Chad. Very disgusting. I disavow. Okay, so that's Lickum Lo Lisa. She all got off easy. The other one was Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. That one I'll skip. It's not that great. He's just making fun of him. This one goes hard. This guy's name was Sean Grooms. So Afroman wrote this one up about Sean Grooms.
Dang.
Say that again, please.
Being Hunchback Norman Dane.
Hunchback Norman Dane?
However you say it.
Notre Dame, maybe? Hunchback of Notre Dame.
So who is Sean Grooms?
Sean Grooms is one of the police officers suing me. In the deposition, he said that he got a divorce because of me. My attorney reached out to his ex-wife, and come to find out, he actually got a divorce because he was having with like meth head, crackhead women on duty. He was giving them what I call plea deals.
This is the real this is the real guy.
I had recently got divorced.
Did she divorce you solely because of this?
Not solely, but
What did she say exactly that this played into the divorce?
she was tired of hearing about it. People asking her, is her husband a thief? Or how could he do something like this? Or
Sean, she's a Sean, grooms, girls, high on shrooms, drops, his fruit of the looms, and cheap, hotel room, finny bang, bang, ding, ding, dong, fucks him with brooms. Sean Grooms. Sean Grooms, girls high on shrooms, drops his fruit of the looms in cheap hotel rooms. Sean grooms girls high on shrooms. Drops his crew to the losing cheap hotel rooms. Then he bang, bang, ding, da ding dong with brooms. Sean grooms.
This is my favorite song of the bunch. It's got the energy. And then, if you can believe it, there's one that's even worse. This is Brian Newland is a flag with an L.
So I'm just going on record to state Brian Newland does sleep with underage girls.
All of Columbus, Ohio represented here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys. Now he plays with little boys. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys. Now he plays with little boys.
My understanding is this cop and his brother both got busted on child-related offenses. So Afroman went for the easy blow. The sheriff of this department resigned, by the way, in disgrace. So if you want to know how it's going, this is a complete and total Afroman victory. Men getting divorced, getting laid off from the force, women quitting because people's asking if they got a PECA. Guys going to jail for. He has burned down the entire sheriff's office for this for Adams County. Now, I have not watched these. We're going to be watching these together for the first time. These are clips from the trial, and I had not seen any of the trial, unfortunately. Hardin did, and Hardin reported to me that the trial was very funny. So, unfortunately, Nick Rekieta is now a disgraced drug addict, child abuser, and he could not cover the trial to 150,000 people. Just so to be clear, if Nick Rekieta hadn't have done a bunch of drugs and abused his entire family, he probably could have streamed this trial to 150,000 people and it would have been great. But we got clips, though. That's going to make up for it.
Mr. Foreman posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have sex with other women. He used
Boost the gain.
other words. She ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Pussy, 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 eating.
Pizza mentioned.
Blah, blah, blah. Over and over, thousands of times on the internet. People saw it. People laughed. People from out of state. But people...
Well, no, not people laughing. Anything but that. That's not allowed in Ohio. We can't. What? Don't make me do this. Okay, what video is
Mr.
this?
Foreman
Why is this muted?
state, but people here in Adams County would sometimes yell at her when they saw her. Hey, Lisa Lickumlow Phillips. That was his nickname for her.
Tragic. Can't do that to the police department. That's intentional infliction of emotional distress right there. Okay, this is 8704. Let me sort by alphabetical. Please tell me I have these. What? You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna lose it, chat. All this... I do have it. Why is it lying to me? Why is it saying I don't have this? 8704. Okay, so context. This is a stream from the courthouse, and they are playing this song as evidence in the court to the jury as evidence of the IIED.
I noticed the voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she might whip out something that's bigger than mine. Lick 'em up.
That's actually a great line. The line to reiterate that they played in front of the jury was that she might have a penis bigger than Afroman's penis. He's willing to concede that her penis might actually be larger than his. That's how magnanimous he is to her. I can't tell if someone's actually crying in the court. No, it's actually her. She's crying in the court as this. Sup, bitch. It's like, return the pound cake or suffer my curse. She's literally crying. The camera zooms her. You can't look at it. It's too humiliating.
What I'm gonna do? Y'all keep on laughing. She's gonna eat your wife's pussy.
They played the entire 16-minute song? Are you kidding me? No, there's no way. I mentioned that song was 16 minutes. Each one of those is like 15 to 20 minutes long. Are you telling me they played an hour of this shit? That's so funny. Okay. This is, I don't know who this might be the other guy, Randy Walters.
So you're
Oops, sorry, that would blow your eardrums out.
claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had with your wife.
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
How do you that up? How do you that deposition up? Just say no, it's not happening. What do you mean you don't know? Are you saying it's possible? You just say no. No, it's not. Oh my God. Holy
Wait, you don't know if your wife's...
This guy has black stepkids. His wife is black. His ex. How? What? Oh no, his wife. His wife has half black kids. Okay, very cool. That's why he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Is it Afroman's kids? Are those children Afroman's? Tell the truth. Do you know for sure?
cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been
need
with
the
that
answer.
woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what?
How did you get black stepkids if you've been with her since middle school? Black stepkids plural, and you've been with her since middle. You don't look. Maybe it's got a recessive gene. I don't know. Genetics can be crazy, chat.
Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of?
Oh, he's got you. He's seething.
Is it
He's seething.
Thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Ask Afroman. Afroman can neither confirm nor deny if he had sexual relations with that woman's. All right.
Sean, you were
Sean,
called Officer
Sean,
Pound
groom,
Cake?
groom. It looks better in his deposition. It looks like he's melting in this one.
by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You were all-
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
Okay. And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
I can't believe how they answer these questions where it's like, you're trying to say that beyond a shadow of a doubt, well, beyond the standard of evidence is different, but like 51% you're sure. You got to convince the jury 51% that you're sure that he did this and it was a lie, that he knew was a lie, to maliciously cause you emotional distress, which resulted in an injury. That is what you're trying to convince the jury mostly of. And it's like, if you're getting asked questions like, did he cheat? He's like, no, he didn't. My wife never did that. I'm 100% sure of it. That lying, she had to cause me injury, reputational harm. And they're just like, could have happened. Then why go to court? Why go to court if it could have happened?
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just a million pound cake. Mama's living down cake. It tastes so nice.
Okay, we listen to this. Did they cut to him crying? Oh yeah, let's see him cry.
Stop it there. So you've seen Exhibit D.
I don't know who this guy is.
I'm gonna get your steps on things.
He looks like he regrets being part of this now that it's public and happening. Oh my God.
Mr. Steph, I'd like to take a look at the screen in front
Blow
of
that
you.
up. Check that out. This is super low quality clip. Some female streamer talking over this, but it appears that this is an Instagram post of this cop dressed up in a leotard, like a sumo thing. I don't know what you call that, but
You're going to see what's been marked Defense Exhibit C.
Defense Exhibit C. The defense presents Exhibit C, Your Honor.
Have you seen that post?
Yes.
And
Look at the
that's a
comments.
singular post that Mr. Foreman made in reference to you, correct?
Yes.
Where you were called, and I quote, Colonel King Kong Bundy.
Yes.
King Kong Bundy was a wrestler, correct?
Yes.
Damn good one, correct?
Damn good
I don't know
one.
about that. Can't answer that.
Okay. It was like a wrestling thing. It's like, okay, it's like, he's fat. I got you. So it went to trial, and it was up to a jury of his peers to decide his fate. Would Afroman be guilty? And if he was guilty, he would go to appeals, where he'd probably get a new trial, or would just be thrown out because the case was a farce to begin with. But would he be found guilty? Afroman was arraigned, or had a jury of his peers, but they were all whitey. And obviously, in rural Ohio, could he expect to get a fair trial against the police department with a jury of whiteys? Well, as it turns out, yes. They found that he was not guilty of defamation or IIED, and the charges would be dropped. Not the charges, but the case would be dismissed. There is a clip of him when the verdict is read in, and he's sitting there. He's got his glasses on. He's dressed like Afroman in court, which is funny. But you can see coming down his cheek as it's read in is a single tear, like an Indian, a single Cherokee tear rolling down his face. There were more funny clips. This one I'll just skip over. This old woman, the ex-wife, testifying in defense of Afroman. She was asked about the allegations that he was banging crackhead women. One particular question stood out. Are you familiar with the song "Wet Ass Pussy"? I don't know if she was or was not. The judge did side in his favor. He went out into court, gave a victory speech, surrounded by fans, by the entire Adams County came out to see him, and then he got high. That's right.
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Right on, right on. Yeah, God bless America. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It was a jury trial. He got the verdict from the jury and had to drop the charges of the case against him. Look at that turnout. Look at how does it get more patriotic than this? Look at all those white people who love this guy. I'm telling you, man. Like it's moments like these. You see a black guy who's so big bass, and you're like, well, maybe we can work something out. The Indians have to go back, though. We can work something out. The Indians, no chance. They got to go back. They got to go back to India. Sorry, Meta. You won the case, white jury, the bitch-ass police department, and I prepared a lemon pound cake in honor of the Afroman trial. If you decide to make your own lemon pound cake, chat, do not try the trick where you put flour into butter and then cover the pan with that. Just use regular non-stick spray because it will stick. The butter flour trick does not work, but the pound cake was exquisite. Well, I mean, I haven't eaten the entire pound cake, but it is very good. I don't know. Probably should have asked Afroman's mom for tips. Apparently, the lemon pound cake that she makes is extremely enviable, and she probably has figured out the non-stick issue already, champ. That cake is AI. The cake's not AI. I got it on my stovetop. If you want to know the truth about it, bish. Any excuse to break out my expensive camera and put it towards a business purpose, chat. I actually, it's kind of embarrassing. I have my fancy camera, and then I got so frustrated with lighting that I bought light stands. So now I have like an entire studio. I can break out of my closet and do professional grade photography. Okay. There's the small hobbies, chat, to keep you from collapsing inwards from stress related to, and the cake also helps with stress. Euclid Sneed for 5 says no justice, no lemon pound cake. That's right. That bish Lickum Low Lisa better get a bund tin and figure out how the lemon pound cake works. So she gonna pay him what she owe. Hawaiian Zine for 5 says German torta cake is very good. What the f*** is a torta cake? Torta cake. I know Black Forest cake. That is very good. Torta is a multi-layered cake that is filled with whipped cream, buttercream, mousse, jam, or fruit. I do like buttercream. Cream with the butter in it. Yeah, that's pretty decadent, bro. That does look good. Thank you. Citrus for 1 says, is it really legal for cops to disable your recording security? That's genuinely terrifying and not logically or morally justifiable. I think so, because the logic would be that if you're in the house and they haven't secured you, the security cameras could be used to like surprise them and catch them off guard and kill them or something. I'm pretty sure that they can. Very much. Sneedo, for 1, says the judge was also anti-Afroman. I know. He was trying to set things up to keep it down, but he did not succeed because the white people in the jury were like, hell nah. He's too funny. That's how you get on the white people. That's why Indians are held in such universal contempt. Black people can be very, very funny, intentionally and otherwise. And like Japanese people, Chinese people, they can be very funny. Have you ever laughed at an Indian? Can you think of a single time an Indian has ever told a joke that you laughed at intentionally that wasn't like just something that they were doing? I can't name a single time an Indian has ever made me laugh. And that is why racism towards Indians is so socially acceptable at the moment.